What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. It's been a really long time since the last video. I've been super busy putting out products for Twofold, a lot of photography, probably taken 10,000 pictures in the time that my last video was. Yeah, I just wanted to show some pickups right before I get into some of the Twofold stuff that's been going on. We have been getting ready for our move down to Los Angeles. We'll be moving down very early August. So if you see me in LA, say what's up. And I have some pieces to show you. The first one is a vintage tee from the band Eve's Plum. Not gonna lie, didn't really listen to them before I got this shirt. I just really love the graphic. It has this doll head on it and then Eve's Plum. The graphic is super faded out on it, and if you stretch the shirt in any way, the graphic starts peeling apart and breaking basically, but it fits amazing. I've been really liking kind of longer and bigger tees recently. I've kind of stopped caring so much about proportions, you know? And then the back, just a super simple Eve's Plum back hit. I got this on eBay, and there actually is like a decent amount of them for the amount of like monthly listeners they have. They really only have like 5K monthly listeners, so I don't know why there's so much merch of it. But yeah, just really like this band tee. Their music's pretty cool. I would check it out. Listen to the song I Want It All by them. Really good song. It reminds me of the band Hole a little bit. Next one is this Dark Throne zip up. I got this on Buy. I don't think it's vintage. It's definitely like modern or 2000s. Selling this one, so if you want it, hit me up. It just has this like puffy print Dark Throne on the front. It's kind of like a little bit hard to read, but you can tell it's Dark Throne. And the back just says True Norwegian Black Metal. Really simple zip up, not much else to say about it. Pretty soft and fits really cool also. I don't know if I've showed this one. You guys have definitely seen it if you follow my Instagram, but it's this Acid Bath When the Kite String Pops long sleeve. It's an early 2000s one on the Gildan Ultra Cotton. There's also one on the M&O knits tag, but I tried to buy that one and it sold out like immediately on Depop, so I wasn't able to get it. Acid Bath, I would say one of the best sludge metal bands, if not the best sludge metal band. Love them. This one has a side hit on the sleeve, Acid Bath, and then on the back it also says Acid Bath in like a different font with the skull. And if you know anything about this graphic, you know it's a little bit controversial. The band actually hated the album cover artwork, but they just went with it because the people at their record label, Rotten Records, kind of made them do it. And he said, like, it's America, you can do whatever you want. So, pretty intense if you're wearing it to like Target or something. This is a random one. It is just a blank on the front, but then on the back, it is this Mutual Rhythm logo. Mutual Rhythm is a techno record label from, I think they're based in Berlin, obviously. But they put out a bunch of like different various artists' albums. So there's ones, if you're like into techno, there's ones with Schler, Alarico, Lars Huseman. They put out like a bunch of different EPs and stuff like that with various artists, which is one of the coolest things, I think. So it's a lot of hard groove techno, groovy techno, and just like raw techno. But I got this, and then I got a bag, tote bag from them also. It's really cool. It's like a embroidered with obviously the big Mutual Rhythm logo. One of the coolest logos, I think, also. I also put little Twofold pins on them. So if you buy like a hat, I think that's what we have them on. If you buy a hat, you'll get these little pins. There's like a bat one and then a Twofold logo. They're pretty sick, honestly. This one is kind of just like a filler piece until I get the real one. It is a faceless Techno long sleeve tee. I've been looking for this vintage tee. This one's not vintage, by the way. It was like a random brand that said like Total Luxury Spa. I've been looking for this vintage tee for so long. And I found this brand that kind of just remakes them. And then I found it on Depop and it was like 30 bucks. So I just obviously pulled the trigger because like, why not get this filler piece until I get like the real one? But it's just a super simple faded out long sleeve that says faceless Techno in this massive font. And it's just a super sick piece. And I've been wanting the vintage one for so long, but they're like impossible to find for under like $600. This is one of like a heavy hitter piece that I've gotten recently. It is the Undercover Autumn Winter 02, which is Cell Division button up long sleeve shirt. Insane piece, honestly. I haven't seen like this before. I don't know if it's like super rare. Yeah, super sick shirt. It fits really nice, honestly. And I never really wear button ups. And this one, as loud as like the print is, it's kind of hard to like tell what the print is until you get really close. And it's like obviously like these little crosses. But it's a super cool button up. I really like it. It fits me actually really well, and I probably won't sell it because it's really hard for me to find undercover stuff that fits me how I actually want it to fit, because it's the Japanese sizing, so sizing can be weird sometimes, trying to convert it to like US. Hat that I've gotten, we got this at Twofold not too long ago, and I really like West Coast choppers, like their long sleeves and their shirts. It has the little cross on it, the iron cross, yep. And then on the back it says Jesse James. And then I did put these little lighter caps on it because I had extra. So it does look like the Alice Hollywood one, but I will tell you that it is actually a, I think, early 2000s or a 90s West Coast choppers hat. I do have some shoes. I have, first up, the Yeezy Pods. I just kind of got these because they're $20, and why not? That's like a Chipotle burrito, so I just didn't get Chipotle for one day, and then I got these. They did take obviously like 4 months to come in. They're really stretchy, and they can probably go above your knee. Super comfy also. I wear these like a really good amount, honestly, with like some flares, because how easy they are to put on and how unnoticeable they are for how noticeable they are off feet. Like on foot, people don't really stare at you because it just looks like you're wearing black shoes, but in reality you're wearing socks with pieces of rubber on the bottom. Solomon, I forget the model name. I always forget the model names of Solomons. Oh, the Solomon Quest Forces. So you may have seen them in the BBS version if you're super into fashion. Might have seen them in the BBS version, like the Boris Bajan Sabiri or whatever it is. That version. But this one is just the plain Solomon version. Really no difference besides the little 11 hit right here and then the 11 hit on the back. Really comfy shoe. Like, I wear these a shit ton, and they are really chunky. They look really good with baggy shorts. And some of my favorite shoes, and probably one of my best purchases of this year, has been these Solomons, because I also didn't have any sneakers. I only had boots. Balenciaga pierced sneakers. I really like all the Balenciaga stuff that's pierced. I think it's super fucking sick. Just have all these like piercings all around. They all look like bar piercings that would either go in your ear or right above like your nose, your eyebrow, or septum piercings. So they're all like little septum piercings around, and they're like distressed and cool. And then they have this little Balenciaga hit on the front, which is all right, I guess, but I just really like all the metal and shit on it. They look super sick on feet when you're wearing like shorts, or if you have your pants on and they're like just these like two are sticking out of the front. They look really cool. These ones right here were sent over to me from the guys at Blind Date. Shout out them. These are their C4 wax denim. basically modeled after like the If 6 Was 9 lace-up pants, like the denim pants. I did want those for a little while, but then I kind of got out of skinny jeans, but they luckily wanted to just send them over to me to get my opinions on them and stuff like that. And I really do like them, like a lot. For as much as I don't wear skinny jeans, I have worn these a few times now. I love the lace front. I am probably going to switch out the tassels on the front just because they're pretty bulky around like the crotch area, obviously. So it kind of like bulges out a little bit. But yeah, overall, they're like a really nice wax on them too. They look a lot like my Rick Owens Tyrone boot cuts that I used to have that I shouldn't have sold. I should not have ever sold those pants. These ones, you might have seen these. I have worn these a shit ton. They are these snow camo pants that I got from the women's section in Target, and I do not regret getting these. I know the quality is really bad on these. They're pretty stretchy, and I did try to like distress them a little bit, but the stretchiness kind of took away from the distressing, and it kind of just made like these slits in the pants. But it still looks pretty good, and I've been wanting some snow camo pants for a while, and these ones were a nice like light color because the ones that are like the vintage ones are really, really, really bold, like dark black, dark gray, really bright white. But these ones are a really nice mixture of like fine gray and like really kind of soft white. So they're really like not as noticeable as you'd think they are when you have them on. I recently just bought these from my friend Kaido's brand For Atelier. They're the Juku short, I think they're called. And they're just these super, super big shorts. Like, they're humongous. And they're distressed. And the back of them is really cool. I honestly really like it. It has this double pocket feature. And it has like a purple line going through it, which I think is a super cool little like pop of color. Like one of my other favorite colors is purple, surprisingly. And they're just a super nice wash black. Very, very good quality also. Like the quality on these is super nice. They're extremely heavy. I do get a little bit hot right now in the summer when I'm like downstairs taking pictures in the garage for Twofold. But overall, one of I think my favorite shorts I've ever had, probably. Rarely wear shorts, but recently I have been wearing a ton of shorts. So, love these, and shout out Kaido for these. I have on these Carhartt shorts. I just cut some Carhartts and made them into shorts. So, these are also really nice for the summer. If you have Carhartts you don't wear anymore, just cut them really long and they'll just end up fraying in the wash when you wash them like one time. We took these posters off the wall and they fucked up the drywall, but we ended up repairing it. But you can kind of see where we had to repair it, but it still looks relatively good. I need to wrap all these hangers with this plastic wrap. This is like half of all the Twofold shit that we're bringing. But like, so chill, dude. Is that a bench?
So this is how our moving process is going right now. Isn't it loud though? Oh, okay.
How's the moving process?
It's really good. As you guys can see, got hella shit done. We are 5 days away from moving, and we're honestly super worried that we're not gonna be on track, but you know, we were grinding on each other. But moving process has been good. I feel like we got hella shit done, like I said. All we gotta do now is literally just upstairs, my room, and that's it. We just gotta load the truck and we're leaving on Wednesday. We just got done with a sale. We're fulfilling all the orders. We're actually gonna have Alex and Rick stay here after I leave here and go to LA to prepare for the drop that's gonna come when we all move down to LA. Thinking ahead, you know. Yeah, we're pretty on track. Pretty happy with everything. Pretty overwhelming, honestly, like with all this junk laying around, all the boxes, because I do live here. And like at nighttime, it feels so empty and I get kind of anxious, but you know. Kimbap is here with me, supporting me emotionally.
I started, I like would prank play that for Alex randomly, which pulled so much.
Go in there.
Pull up. Okay, do it with 4 fingers now. 2 fingers? 2 fingers looks...
Oh my. Where are we currently?
Oh shit. World market!
What are we getting?
World market.
Lots of stuff to be unpacked.